Welcome to Booze and Glues, a justifiable excuse for two friends to spend time together, cross crafts off their to-do list, and, of course, drink. With glue guns and wine glasses at the ready, join Jessye Shepherd and Tabitha Davis as they attempt to simultaneously chat, craft, chug and charm. Will they consume alcohol? Definitely. Will they actually accomplish anything? Debatably. Will they bitch and complain? Inevitably. Will it be a bloody good time? Absolutely. And if things don't turn out just as planned, well, that's okay too. Because booze.
I mean, I'm just going to jump into this. We're talking about wine
Hey.
and how we like this wine.
We're back.
We're back. I don't know why we say that. We say that every time. I don't know why.
I like to say, hey, we're back.
We're back.
Or like, Mommy, they're back. It's creepy.
But, so we're drinking this wine. And it's got dead people on it.
It's
like
dead birthday wine.
dead birthday wine for Tabitha. Because it was her birthday on Tuesday.
Yay.
She's another year older, another year happier.
Yes. Wiser.
I hope that's true.
Wiser yet.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to believe that I'm getting wiser, but
It's
I am.
It's probably true.
Speaking of birthdays, what I have on the table here is from my birthday. And I was going to share it with you guys.
They look delish.
They're rum balls.
Oh.
No, they're like rum truffles or something. Yeah. So, dear husband said he didn't give me a present, but he did bring these home to me.
That's very sweet.
And like this cute little, like, I don't really like cake. Brad's going to eat them all.
I need one.
Yeah, go for it. I don't really like cake, but he brought me this little like apple fritter thing. It was so cute. But it was like shaped like a little tiny individual cake.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm assuming these are going to be delicious.
He knows you
It
so
looks like
well.
chocolate.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
It's a rum truffle.
It's like soft and delicious.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. I like it. I figured they must be kind of soft because when I picked them up, they were like a little smushy.
I had something today. One of my coworkers went to New Orleans because her son is stationed there.
Mm.
And she brought back like this box of these things called pralines.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
You don't like them?
Were they pecan pralines?
Maybe. There were nuts in them. I don't know what kind of nuts it was.
Mm-hmm.
But so they're like these little individual packages. It's this little cookie, like no more than like 2 inches wide. 200 calories in this thing.
Well, I mean, it's probably 95% butter.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, how can this be? And I bit into it and I'm like, oh, I taste every calorie. Like, it's like dense and was like just so full of just something.
Delicious.
It was pretty good.
Well, I think when I make those pecan bars, they probably are the same thing. Like a little 1 by 1 inch square is probably 200 calories. There's so much butter in that recipe.
So good,
It's
though.
disturbing. It's like a pound of butter. When people ask, I'm just like, don't ask. You don't
Don't
know.
ask.
Trust me. Yeah. So what else is going on in life? We are drinking yummy wine. Jessye brought me lovely birthday presents tonight. The wine bottle's so cute because it has a little skull dog on it. And it looks like Scraps from the Corpse Bride. I love him. And we're going to work
Very
on
cute.
planning Jessye's
Wedding. I have a date. You don't know that.
Ooh.
Brad doesn't know that. Tab knew it.
Jessye has a date.
I have a date set.
Are you going to tell me, or am I just...
No, we're going to bleep it out on the podcast just
Nobody
in case
can know. I don't want
some
people
crazy
showing up.
person comes to crash it. Bleep this, Brad.
You know, this is
Not
like
in real time.
it's like celebrity status. You know, like I just don't want people just thinking they can like show up to like watch me get married. I know you really all want to do that. Not happening.
We also
It's on
I was going to say we don't have to tell them where it is.
I can't even really describe it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can, but
it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, northeast, 300 paces.
So that's exciting.
You should make a treasure map for your wedding invitations, and X marks the spot.
Find this place.
If you can find it, you can watch.
Let's have a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, clues. That'll be fun. I like it.
Sounds a little bit too much to me.
Only the smart people get to see me get married.
The people that care enough to finish the scavenger hunt.
Or the cheaters.
That's true.
Some people are good at cheating.
I was going to say, where the hell's Blake?
He'd be too lazy, probably. Or just drunk already somewhere else.
That'd be great if you were having a pirate-themed wedding. You could have a treasure map.
That's true.
That would be super fun.
That would be really fun.
And your vows could say, like, I take thee, wench.
To guard all my treasure for life.
Your booty.
Arg, your booty.
Yeah.
Let me touch your booty forever.
I think we have to say, like, to guard me treasure.
I'm not a very good pirate talker.
I love pirate. I love pirate things.
Pirates are fun.
Yeah,
I mean, they're actually awful. Terrible.
True.
Horrible things. Like, the fun Disney pirates are great, but real pirates were really bad people. They're still pirates.
Yeah, they're still pirates.
Yeah.
My favorite term around Christmas is porch pirates. I think we talked about this last year.
What? I don't remember ever hearing that. Was I drunk, or did we not talk about it? Porch pirates. Like people who go steal your stuff off your porch?
Yeah,
your
they
cute
call
decorations?
them porch pirates. Isn't that the coolest name?
I would be so pissed. If somebody takes my decorations off my porch, I will hunt you down.
No, not your decorations. Like your packages.
Also, super pissed, which is why I order all my presents in November, and then I don't have to worry about it.
I just send everything to work.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I meowed at the UPS man.
You meowed?
I thought it was my neighbor, and so as soon as I swung open the door, he was delivering a package. I was like, meow, thinking it was my neighbor, and he's like, I got this package for you, and I was like, thank you, sorry sir, have a great day, and just slammed the door real quick.
I would have just went with it. I would have just been like, meow, meow, meow. Might as well. At that point, he's already, like, he thinks you're crazy, so you might as well just keep up the ruse.
Yeah.
It's more embarrassing to be like, I'm sorry.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
You know, I got another package in the mail the other day with a little smiley guy on it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm impressed Blake has time to do that these days. He says it's nuts.
Yeah.
They didn't hire any extra help inside. They hired some extra carriers. They didn't hire anybody inside.
That's crazy.
Insane.
That is so crazy. I mean, I try to avoid the post office at like all costs.
Oh, yeah.
I buy stamps somewhere else. I put my mail in different mailboxes. Like if I have to go in there, it's like something has gone terribly awry.
Yes.
And now I'm at the post office. So I feel like more and more that's probably the case. There's so many outside options.
Yeah. It's still packed all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just...
Because, I mean, I have to go sometimes to drop him off food or whatever.
The old people.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't
It's
trust...
not even just old people.
I don't trust this FedEx guy.
Right. Yeah.
Who's FedEx?
No, the other day I was telling Blake, because we got to send these cards out, and I was like, can you get a roll of stamps? You know, and he's like, you know I don't get a discount, right? I'm like,
But you're there.
but you're already there.
You can just go get in line.
Why? Or like when you see, because, you know, it's like any place. There's like a huge long line, and then there's nobody for a couple minutes. I'm like,
Right.
if you're walking by the front and everybody's standing around, just be like,
Hi.
yo, let me get a pack of stamps.
I would like to purchase some stamps, please.
And he's like, okay, I just was making sure you knew I didn't get a discount. I know you don't get a discount. I just don't want to go buy them.
Right. It's the convenience of the situation.
You are
Now-
at the post office every day.
Don't you get a discount at Costco? I thought Costco actually discounted their books of stamps.
Do they?
Which I was like, that's insane. How can they do that? It's a government entity, but it's not anymore.
That's true.
It's privately owned, so I
Their
guess.
pay stubs still say paid by the customers or something. I like saw one like
Everybody's pay is like paid by the customers. I mean, ultimately, right?
yeah. Ultimately, yes. But yeah, so like the back of his thing says like paid for by the customers or something. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And he's like, because people pay taxes and
Paid for by our tax dollars.
paid for by Amazon is really the true story.
Yeah, I was like, or paid for by patronizing your local USPS. I mean, really?
Yeah, it's very
That's
weird. It's very weird.
I mean, nobody writes on my paychecks, paid for by the patients. That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird. So.
Also, he still gets actual physical paychecks? That just
pay stubs.
blows my mind. Oh, okay. Mine are all online.
Yeah, I think he can do that, and I've asked him a million times.
He wants that piece of paper.
No, he doesn't even open them. I open them and file them.
And then they have to get filed some more. See, that's what I just want to go. I want to be completely paperless.
Yeah.
I can't handle it.
I know. We're still getting our house payments on like a paper, and I wanted it that way the first couple of times.
Right.
But now it's been too long, and I need to switch it because every time they email me and send me something, I'm like, okay, I don't need to know I owe you all this money twice.
Right. Because now you're like, I paid that.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Are you sure? Well, I mean, my thing is when you go check the mail, there's like so much mail and it's just shit.
Yeah.
Like there's just junk. And so then I'm like weeding through it, you know, and I got 30 pieces of mail and I go through and like 2 things might be something I need to keep and the rest is all just garbage.
Yeah.
I'd rather just not have to think about anything coming in the mail that might be like pertinent to my life.
Right. Yeah, my brother, because I pay for like my family's gym membership, and then my brother pays me back, but he wasn't just paying me back, so he had to set up. He's got a credit union, so he had to set up this thing. They mail me a check every month, so I do have to expect that.
Oh,
my $27 every month for my brother.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
They straight up mail a check for you.
they mail a check for me.
I was going to say, I think way back in the day when I worked for US Bank, that's how like their original online bill pay was, is you'd go in and you'd set up all the stuff, like when you wanted it paid and everything, and then they would like print
Just
a check
send
out
it,
and mail it for you,
That's-
which is kind of weird.
Yeah,
But
it's cool. I mean, I get my money.
that's nice. I know. Have you heard about this Zelle thing? A friend of mine
Oh,
used
yeah.
it and was like, "You don't have Zelle?" Like, and I was like, "Oh, sorry," but I was like looking at something about it today, and I was like, "Oh, I probably should get that because
You can send money through Facebook.
that's super sketchy."
Somebody paid me through Facebook the other day.
For what?
Making some like invoices and like a PowerPoint, like background and business cards and stuff for this lady.
Oh,
And yeah, she's like, I'm gonna send you money on Facebook, and all of a sudden I got a messenger thing that's like, send you money.
what?
I was like, this is weird. You have to put in your card, so it's a little sketchy, but
Hmm.
I wasn't gonna argue. She was sending me money, so I was
But
like, okay.
and do they charge you for that?
No,
That is so bizarre.
weird. It's very weird.
And then how do you get your money out of Facebook?
You just put your card number on, so it just goes right to your checking account.
How strange.
It's weird.
Well, like that is blowing my mind a little bit. I don't trust it.
I don't really either, but like I said, I wasn't going to be like, excuse me, can you send me money another
The
way?
whole like construct of money in general, like when you really start thinking about it and boiling it down, it's like, why am I assigning value to this piece of paper?
Right. Well, and I kept trying to tell her. She kept asking me how much I was going to charge her, and I'm like procrastinating a bit on it because my computer doesn't work, so I have to do it at work, and who
Right.
wants to stay at work later than
Right.
they're already at work?
I know.
So
It's painful.
I'm having a hard time disciplining myself to like stay and do it, and I'm like, it's taking me a long time. Like, it's kind of fun. Like, just don't pay me. And then all of a sudden she
Yeah.
like paid me one day. I'm like, okay,
Oh, that's cool.
thanks.
Huh. Very interesting. Well, I like have a couple of people that like were like, "Oh, we're going to like go in halves on something or whatever." And so I was like, "Oh, maybe I can use like the Zelle thing."
Yeah.
But now that I know I can just pay someone on Facebook, I could just pay them on Facebook. That's kind of cool. I'm going to try it. See what happens.
Then when Facebook gets hacked.
I guess. I don't know. I'll use a
So your card.
I'll use a credit card, not my check card. Like, learn that from you.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, so you don't have to worry about it.
Except for I don't know what that one. It said specifically debit card
Yeah.
because I think it's got to go to because your credit card doesn't have like an account.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna try it. I think because my friend Callie and I decided we wanted to buy this really expensive shampoo on Black Friday, and we were like, we're gonna split it because we bought big old huge things of it. So I'm gonna try it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, shampoo. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
It's really good stuff.
Hair crack.
I'm not sure if it's worth the money, but it was worth the like Black Friday deal money, I think.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
and I used it at her house, and I was like, my hair's so soft, it feels amazing. So, I'm gonna try it.
Love it.
Yeah. So we're wedding planning.
Yeah.
What's going in this bad boy? You got a binder.
I have a binder.
Brad didn't tell you what I gave him for his birthday. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but it was a pint glass cozy.
Yeah, point to the glass.
Oh, you told me about it. Love it.
I never took a picture of it. I should have.
I was gonna maybe
You should take a
actually.
picture of it.
I mean, I always feel bad asking you if you can do things because I feel like you say yes even if you don't have the time.
And I never have time. What's up, Jess? Do it on the podcast so I really feel on the spot.
Well, and I can just buy it because I saw it in real life. But it's this koozie at Spencer's, and it's like skin colored, and it has boobs on it.
That sounds like so much fun. I'm down. What was the material at Spencer's?
It was like crocheted.
Really?
Yeah, and the boobs were just like filled with something.
Sand.
I don't know.
Pudding.
Boobs are.
Pudding, yeah. No, it's like stuffing.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I make my little stuffed animals and stuff, that's just put stuffing in them. So I follow this lady, and she does like all kinds of crocheting stuff on Instagram, and one of like the best things that I think she makes is little beanies for babies, which now it sounds like I'm saying something about beanie babies, which I'm not. Infant beanies. And they'll be like flesh tone, and then they have like a nipple on the top. So when like someone's breastfeeding, then you can have that on your baby. And like I think it
looks like your boob.
Yeah, I think it's like super funny because people are so uncomfortable with breastfeeding, and I'm like, get over it.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's like so funny because it's like it's covered, you can't see anything.
Yeah,
but then
if
it
you had your
also
boob out and you were like shaking it around for a little bit, then I might be like, what the hell are you doing?
squirting milk at strangers.
Right.
I mean, yeah,
But if you're taking your baby out and attaching them, and okay,
do what you need to do.
go for it.
Baby's gotta eat. Nobody gets pissed at you while you're shoving your face full of McDonald's hamburgers.
Right? I had the weirdest dream the other night. Okay?
Maybe they do.
Well, I dropped one of my birth control pills down the sink for the first time in my whole entire life and was like freaking out. Right?
You could just scoot your cycle up a day.
I know I did. That's what I ended up doing. So, but that night I had a dream that I had a baby, like just in bed. So I was like asleep, like had the baby, and it just was like sleeping with me. I just kept sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up in the morning and I was like starting to get ready for work. And Blake's like, are you really going to work right now? And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll text my boss and tell her I had the baby.
Oh, so when you're saying you had a baby in bed with you, you mean you like gave birth to a baby?
Yeah, like I
In bed.
gave birth to this baby. It was clean, everything. It, like I said, it just laid down and was slept with me.
Oh, yeah, that's not reality at all.
No, I know.
It's not clean.
So
It doesn't sleep.
I texted my boss and I was like, hey, like, had my baby in today. I guess I'm not coming in. And then, like, end scene, like, all of a sudden I'm walking down the street with Blake's sister, and we're, like, on a mission to find her some kind of wig for, like, Halloween or something. I don't know what that part meant.
To hide her identity.
Yeah, and I had left the baby with Blake. And then all of a sudden
Which is a scary thought even all by itself.
right. And then all of a sudden Blake shows up at the place and I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? I left you with the baby. And he's like, I left it with, there's one of his coworkers, Al. You met Al.
Yeah.
He has a girlfriend named Yer. And he's like, I left it with Yer. And I'm like, what? Like,
Don't say it about our baby, first of all, Blake.
I was like, I'm like, you just left it? I'm like, and then all of a sudden it like dawned on me that I had this baby and I hadn't fed it yet. And that I was the only way it could eat.
Right.
And I was like,
oh my God, I have to go
shit.
feed that baby.
I'm like, Blake, that baby hasn't eaten. And like, I have the food. Like,
now that really is like real life.
it was such a weird dream. So weird.
Now we have to like break down the constructs of like what it all means.
Right.
Because there's definitely some like deep-seated stuff in there.
I'm sure there is. It's like a good 12 hours. I didn't feed that baby.
You're not sure about yourself. You're growing up. You're getting married. You're becoming an adult.
I lost my birth control.
How you lost your birth control, and it's like now I have a baby and I have to take care of it. And can I do this? The answer is nobody can. Everybody sucks at it.
It was just like, so I woke up and I was like, what the heck just happened in my life?
You like
in
check
my
the under the covers. You're like,
is there a baby around?
no baby. I can go to work. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it was weird.
So
I just have these like tab dividers, and then I thought I was buying sheet protectors, but it's really buying little pockets.
yeah, they're like 7/8 of a sheet protector.
Yeah,
They just have a little,
and like thicker.
it's probably easier to get stuff in and out of that than the
That's
sheet
true.
protector.
So I'm
It'll
not
be
angry.
mostly protected.
I'm not angry. And so I have 5 of those, and then at the back I got these little pocket things.
Yeah, they're like a clutch.
Yeah.
Only
You could fit like lots of stuff in here. They like expand.
I think those will be great for like little bits of wood and pressed flowers and fabric. I don't know what I think is happening at your wedding, but I'm like, you can get all samples and be like, this is my inspiration.
Yeah.
It'll be cute.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty
And I was going to buy
fun.
like a pretty binder, and then I was like, I'm not going to spend $8. I have a binder. So I can just print something.
Yeah, I'm like, now it just looks very white though.
No, I need to
Yeah.
make it pretty.
Deck it out.
But, you know.
Jessie's also got herself her yearly planner
Yeah, I bought myself a new planner.
because she's archaic and uses paper for
That's
things.
rude. I'm like really
It's
gonna.
really cute. I'm jealous of it, but also there's no way I'd pack that shit around with me everywhere.
Have you seen my luggage I carry every day?
No, I know. I have bags as well, but no, just no. I like to be, like, sometimes I just like to go in a store with, like, just my card and my phone or something. And then what happens when I'm like, oh, I need to write something down, or, oh, I just have it all on my phone. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not so good at that. But I've been like trying to be good about like setting like goals and having like to-do lists. And this one is all about goal setting.
You're trying to be good about having to-do lists? Like, I live on to-do lists.
I know. I make a lot of, I'm really
They're
good at,
insane.
I'm really good at work when I'm like sitting in one spot and like everything is right there.
Right.
But in my personal life, not as good.
That's why I have my to-do list on my phone.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm old or something. I don't trust phones. Like I don't do well with that.
Soul.
And it doesn't like it's not satisfying to me to like
Delete something
off
it's way
my
more
to-do
fun
list.
to scribble it out.
Yeah.
I agree with that for sure.
Or like at work, pretty much all my to-dos are like on Post-its. And it's really satisfying to like rip up
it
my
up.
Post-it into tiny pieces.
Yes, that is fun.
And actually I have a plan for a Post-it wall for like household tasks in my office, but I haven't finished it yet. So.
Like a whole wall full of Post-its of
Not
things
a whole
to
wall.
do.
No. It's just like a little, like a long skinny board. Because Blake I'm always like, you can get stuff done when you're home.
I
He's
don't
like,
know
I
what
don't
to
know what
do."
to do. I'm like, okay, we're making a Post-it wall.
I'll
You
give you.
just choose one and do
I'll
it.
give you a list. Just because I'm not here doesn't mean the work has to stop.
Yep.
That's how I feel too. And then if I ever sit down for like more than 5 minutes, I'm like, ugh, I didn't get anything done. I feel so guilty. I wish I could live in a world where I could just sit and just not care.
You know, I'm pretty good at that.
I have a
You
real
wouldn't
hard
think
time.
so, but
Real hard time with that.
I'm pretty good at it. Okay, so
So what goes into your wedding planner first?
That's what I was gonna ask you. That's what I need some help with. I know I want like one place for like all my contracts.
Yes.
I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of contracts. I'm not really gonna have a contract with my venue
Right.
because they're friends.
But you can write on a piece of paper and be like, this date, time, location. Put it in there. Because those are pertinent details for your invitations.
Yes.
And then, yeah. But there's food and photos and
Photos. Holy majoli. Why didn't you become a photographer?
dresses.
You can make so much money.
I know. Do you know that I've done lots of weddings? And the reason I don't do them is because it's so stressful and I feel so guilty charging people that much money. So I don't. And then it's not worth it.
Holy moly.
It's rough. It's crazy.
And I want good pictures.
Yeah.
You know, I could probably find somebody cheaper, but I want good pictures.
Well, that was always my thing too. It's like, I want the pictures. Like, that's what's important to me. So I would rather spend money on that versus like a cake.
Right.
Like, I don't give a shit about cake, you know? But, and I mean, really, how many times have you eaten wedding cake and been like, this is good cake?
Right.
It's not.
My brother is...
This is pretty cake.
My brother goes... We were talking about desserts, and my mom really wants some cheesecakes, which is fine, but not everybody likes cheesecake, so you gotta have another option. And my brother's like, oh, can I make creme brulee?
Oh, my Lord.
I'm like...
I love it.
I guess. And he's like, if I learn how, I can make creme brulee for your wedding?
Yeah, I've
I'm
always
like-
wanted to make creme brulee.
I'm like, go for it, Jake. I'm like,
Just
you
because
know,
you can burn the stuff on top.
yeah, I'm like, you know, it's gonna be fairly. You gotta make it enough. He's like, that's fine. I'm like, okay,
Is he going to buy a shit ton of ramekins?
right? I'm like, I'm kind of confused. I was just like, I don't know if you know what you're volunteering for, but okay.
He's got himself a little fantasy about being a dessert pastry chef or
Yeah.
something we
It's
don't know
totally
about.
like High School Musical.
That's great. I don't know anything about High School Musical. Zac Efron. That's
Yeah,
it.
But
That's all I
there's
know.
one guy that wants to be a chef. Nobody thinks it's cool to be a chef. He's like a jock guy, you know, and he's like, it's the song about how all of them have these other interests that aren't as cool, so they don't tell people. Like, one girl's a dancer, and one girl
What's
does
not
this
cool
or
about being a
whatever.
dancer?
I don't know.
That's funny.
And then one girl, or this guy, wants to be a chef and make creme brulee.
It is so funny how, in the world, if you are a little boy and, wanting to bake or cook or anything, you get told that that's, a sissy thing to do, or, people give you a bad time or pick on you.
Not all chefs are male, but a large portion of chefs are male, I feel like.
And, badass chefs are male. And so it's you get picked on your whole entire life until you're a badass chef, and then everyone's like, oh, go, you're cool.
Right.
Awesome. Hello? What are
weird.
we...
Yeah.
That's so confusing
And
to
then
me.
it must take, well, maybe that's why all of the chefs are so badass, because they spent their
have
whole
to.
life getting picked on.
Do you know?
For cooking.
It's for a minute, somebody is getting a taste of what it's like to be a woman. Right? All those man chefs out there. Now you know what it's like. Everybody tells you can't do something, and you have to do it twice as good and twice as hard to get any credit for it.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
that's true.
Shut up, Brad.
It's bakers.
Bakers?
It's just bakers that get a bad rap.
Just bakers that get a bad rap. Because men cooking is not a thing you make fun of. Every man cooks.
Not necessarily. No.
No, I don't think so. I think if you like to cook when you're young, all your friends are like,
Why are you cooking in the kitchen with your mom?
I don't know one person that's ever done that, but sure, yeah.
Did
we'll
you
stick
cook
to
a
it.
lot?
No.
Then how do you know? You don't
You
know
don't
the
know.
struggle, Brad.
Because I never picked on kids that are, Oh, you cook
Well,
with
that's
your
because
mom?
you're a nice human being.
Yeah.
There are a lot of assholes out there.
You don't know my life. You don't know me.
And why wouldn't people like the bakers? They bring y'all cookies and cakes.
Oh my god, I love cookies and creme brulee.
I do love creme brulee.
It is delicious.
It's great.
Maddie makes a good creme brulee.
Yes, I've had hers before.
So maybe Jake can get do some
tips.
cooking classes with her or something. No, actually, like on my like Amazon wish list are like this cute little set of ramekins and a torch. Because in my head, I'm gonna make some creme brulee someday. Which I'm like, now I can't even really eat it. But maybe I don't know. There's so many alternatives to things. Speaking of alternatives to things. Okay, so I was really bummed about eggnog this year.
Why?
Well, because of the dairy.
Okay.
And
I keep forgetting.
love eggnog. I mean, I think we discussed last year that we had a
did.
nog off.
Nog off, yes.
With my family because it's like a big thing about what eggnog is the best. And I was like really kind of disappointed and bummed out about that. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll just drink like a thimbleful or something. So I was at Target and so my friend Callie had sent me a picture of like some like almond milk eggnog or something. And she was like, look what I found. I was like, oh, cool. Maybe, I mean, it would be worth a try at least, you know. I am like uber picky about my eggnog though. So I was like, ugh. But I went to Target and they had this whole section in like non-dairy of eggnog stuff. There was almond milk ones, coconut milk ones, lactose free ones that were like milk but lactate, you know, like Lactaid brand. And all these different options. So I'm like sitting in the Target
You
aisle.
bought all of them.
Well, no. I got them all out and I like shook them to see how thick they felt because I don't like runny eggnog. That's disgusting. And I was like reading them all and stuff, and like so I settled on buying one of the lactate ones and a coconut milk one because the almond milk one felt really like liquidy.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah. So I just opened the coconut one tonight. Because I figured if anything, the lactate one would probably be like
The closest.
you know. So I was like, well, I'll try the coconut milk one. And I only ever drink like a tiny glass of eggnog because it's pretty rich.
Yeah.
I poured a little glass and I was like, oh, here goes nothing. It was so good.
Really?
Like I would say almost, so like Crystal is my absolute favorite. And I would say that it's like a close second too. I literally like teared up, which is kind of insane, I know. But I was like, it was one of those things where I was like, this is going to be such a bummer. The whole holiday season, I'm not going to be able to have eggnog. And I was like, this is so good. It made me cry.
That's insane.
I really like my eggnog. It's important to me. Okay.
We tried it one year and I just am not down.
Wait, you tried eggnog 1 year? Like you had...
Blake and I had it on our advent calendar a couple years ago.
To make it or just to taste it?
To taste it.
What is happening in your life?
I had tasted it once. When I worked at Albertsons because I was like giving samples of it.
Because somebody dropped a gallon of it on the floor.
No, I was the sample lady that
Clean
day.
up on aisle 3.
I was giving people samples and I was like, I guess I should try it.
What brand was it?
I don't.
Because that could be your problem. I'm telling you, we tried, I think, like 8 different kinds for the nog off. And there were 2 clear cut, like, these are the best. And some of them were so awful, like, people couldn't drink them. They were so disgusting. It's all about what kind of eggnog you get. Trust me on this.
I don't know. I just don't think it.
What kind did you guys try last time?
I don't know.
Well, you probably got the wrong kind of eggnog.
Let's see.
I think we could probably get you some that is delicious. You should try my coconut milk one.
I don't know. Let's see if I posted the brand.
I think Crystal was our number 1, like got the most votes for number 1. And then our second was Bud's, which is out of San Francisco, Bud's Ice Cream. It's so good. But it's like really, really thick and very vanilla flavor. Like it doesn't have as much spice as Crystal does. So I think that's why I got second. But it's good.
Yeah, I didn't say what kind we got. This is our little shot glasses of eggnog because we didn't want to drink that much.
Let me see it. I can look at them and tell you. Oh, there's pretty good nutmeg in there, but it's awfully pale color.
It's also filtered.
Oh, true. Berkeley Farms. Dairy Gold. No, Dairy Gold's way more yellow.
I'm not going to remember what I bought.
Should I name all the eggnog brands to you?
We're going to do our Advent again.
I know, so I have had on my list of things to do, pick out stuff to do for an Advent calendar. Don't laugh at me.
You want to know mine?
Yes. Oh, you have it done?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
I have 2 blank ones.
Hey, I have a copy machine right there. Can I?
Yeah, I have 2 blank days that I don't have things for yet.
Oh, okay. I'll help you pick stuff.
Okay.
Make a baby.
I'll also settle down. Brad, stop it.
I'm making a baby. So tomorrow we're decorating the house and the tree.
Nice.
You haven't done that already?
No, hell no. I don't do it till the 1st.
Right. You gotta hold me back.
Bah humbug over here.
I'm in the corner with like garland. Like I'm ready to go.
The 26th, everything is away.
That is so depressing.
Okay. I have 25 days of Christmas. That's all my little self can handle. Okay.
Every year when we put all the stuff away and Remy goes like, well, I guess Christmas is over. I'm like, I feel you, kid. I feel you.
No. And I'm like, I like wake up. That's like the earliest I wake up is like on the 26th. Like all the Christmas stuff is going away today. Bye. Sometimes I start like on Christmas.
My mom does that. She will legit, like, we'll be like, okay, Christmas dinner's done, and she'll start ripping ornaments off the tree. I'm like, what is happening?
Well, I am just so like, well, I've told you before.
Why put all the effort into that and then just to be like, okay, we're done. Over.
Well, but I have 25 days of it.
That's not enough.
And then, but I've told you, right? Like with all of our like Christmas gifts and stuff, I need
you
to have everything
put them away.
It needs to just be
You gotta find a space.
Yeah, like that didn't happen.
Yeah. But then me, who I like leave our presents under the tree for like a month.
You do.
Yes. And the boys are like, Mom, where's my new game? I don't know. Go look under the Christmas tree.
And I'm like, it's where the games go.
It's in the game closet. Alphabetically organized. Labeled.
It's not that crazy. Okay, so that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Yes.
Then on Saturday, we're taking pictures with Santa. We do that every year.
Oh, that's right. That's so cute. Also, how do you stand in line with a bunch of screaming kids?
We usually go at night. Not a lot of kids.
Is his lap ever wet?
No. I don't also sit on his lap.
Oh, well.
We sit next to him.
Oh, I would totally sit on his lap.
And then on Sunday, I'm going to try to mail my cards.
Okay.
That's granted. I get my save the dates printed.
And Blake picks up stamps.
And Blake picks up stamps. If he doesn't, I will make him go on Saturday.
Ooh.
And then we're going to make an ornament.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make an ornament every year. To go with
I
my
just buy
cute
one.
little engaged one.
I know. That's really cute.
I bought an engaged one.
I got a cute little Giants jersey because
You
we
did.
buy a Giants ornament every year.
So cute. Then, since Tuesdays I'm watching my grandma, I had to come up with things that Blake could come over we can
Grandma's safe.
do with grandma. So we're making Muddy Buddies with grandma.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then we donate to the Butte Humane Society every year.
I love that.
So I already bought them, but Blake will like breed them that day.
Yeah.
And then we do the giving tree too.
Nice.
So that's the next day. And then we're going to have a game night. You guys can come to a game night if you want.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Do
It's a Friday.
we know when it is?
Friday the 8th.
We'll be there.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Saturday we
Is
get...
it child friendly?
It can be.
Okay, well, my kids are old enough that we can be like, hey, go sit in this tiny room with your,
Blake has an Xbox.
Oh, God, they'd be in love. Well, no, I was saying, like, take your tablets. They watch TV, they read books, they play games. They're totally entertained. Put headphones on so you can't hear this. Can we play that meme game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Na, 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 na.
And then on Saturday we're getting 3 drink wasted and going out because I'm 3 drink Jessye. Thank you.
3 drink wasted. Is that your anniversary?
No,
Oh.
that's another night.
Okay, because you go bowling on that one, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, no, the anniversary, we just go to dinner. Bowling night is the 18th. That was our first
That was
date.
your first date. That's right.
And then we wrap presents. And then I'm going to bake.
You just wrap your presents all in one day. This is the day we wrap presents and you wrap your presents. Oh, man, I drag that shit out as long as I can. I watch movies. Just
whip it out. I bought white wrapping paper and teal curling ribbon
Aww.
to match my cards,
And your tags.
and my tags.
Are you going to make your tree?
No.
No. You don't do theme tree?
Nah.
We're doing nerd tree this year. It's going to be all Doctor Who, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Nightmare Before Christmas, just some
Okay.
baseball stuff. We're nerding out this year.
Nerding out. I like it.
I was thinking about putting blue lights on it.
Baseball stuff's not nerdy.
Can be.
Well, we're pretty nerdy about baseball. We're not like jock baseball. We're nerdy baseball. Ask Adam some stats.
And then I'm going to bake Christmas cookies.
Mm.
And
I
then the
love to
night
bake Christmas
after,
cookies.
we're going to decorate them with my grandma.
Oh, that's nice.
Then we're going to make French toast and hot chocolate for dinner. Then we're going to have a camp out by the Christmas tree.
You can make some eggnog French toast.
No, thank you.
Okay.
And then we're going to
French toast and what?
hot chocolate.
For
Dinner. You don't
Okay.
ever have breakfast for dinner? Oh
Are
my
you
God.
one of those?
I don't think Brad and I can be
Oh
friends.
my God, I know,
I'm an adult,
right?
not a child.
Oh, that's my grandpa. He refused to go to Crepeville with my parents a couple weeks ago because
They have dinner crepes.
I'm like, they have a freaking hamburger there. Like, get a hamburger. Breakfast for dinner. He refuses. He will not stand for it.
I will have breakfast every meal of the day.
Oh my gosh, seriously. It's the best.
Then we're going to look at Christmas lights. Then we're going
Cool.
to take a trip to the snow, which
Oh.
really failed last year because we were there for like 5 minutes and then Blake rolled his ankle. Made us
Oh.
leave. So
We went to the snow to get trees a couple years ago. That was pretty rough. Torpedo was a tiny, tiny
he
puppy.
was a
I
baby.
gave him a doggy jacket.
And it doesn't fit even close anymore.
You could probably put a paw on it now.
Actually, I think he might have chewed it too.
Yeah.
So it turned into a toy.
Mm.
It had multiple uses.
It was really cute. It was really cute.
And then our bowling date night. And then we donate beer to the mailman.
So
Wait.
You give Blake beer?
No. Our mailman, Skylar.
I don't know my mail person.
Oh.
I mean, there was that one lady who was a real bitch.
That's right. No, it was funny because when we moved, because I like our new mailman now too. He was actually my first boyfriend. Fun fact.
Awkward.
And it was like in 4th or 5th grade or something.
Oh, okay.
you know.
Not that awkward.
It was very like innocent boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
So
I went out with my first boyfriend long enough that eventually, like, now it is awkward.
No, I mean this like maybe was a month.
Oh.
We had like a little auction at school. He like bought me this little heart. Like I remember it very clearly.
How sweet.
And then when I met him again, because Blake kept talking about this guy Skylar at work, and it was his birthday. He wanted us to go out, and I was like, "What's his last name?" And he's like, and he told me, and I'm like, "Oh my God, that's my first boyfriend."
I was like, we're not going.
He was like, "What?" And then, oh my gosh, of course I got a little drunk at his birthday, and I was like, "Remember? Like I was your girlfriend." He's like there with his wife and stuff. I'm like, it's really not as awkward as it sounds. Like we were,
That sounds
like I don't even.
I'm uncomfortable.
I
right
don't
now.
even think we like touched. You know, it was like, oh, I like Skylar.
Yes. No, I remember those days.
Those were the good days.
They're
weren't
pretty
they?
funny.
So we always give beer to our mailman. So when we moved in June, because we had that mailman 2 years in a row, we got him a 30-pack of Rolling Rocks, his favorite beer. Literally, that's the first thing he said. Like, you can't move. What about my Christmas present?
What about my Christmas beer? Can Blake find out who our mailman person is on the sly and what their favorite kind of beer is? Because, oh my gosh, that would be so fun. What if it's your old guy?
It's not. Jason still is over at
it's
our old
not.
apartment.
It's not. I could just show up to the post office and be like, I brought this beer for Jason. Merry Christmas, Jason.
I'm sure you would love it.
Poison? No.
He's really such a nice guy, and Torpedo loved him. He was
Yes.
always there when I was at lunch and I was taking Torpedo out to the
And
bathroom.
I remember you told me he would just like bail on you.
Yeah, like
I'm
Mailman's here.
gonna go visit Jason.
And every once in a while, like he'd like forget, and like I could just see the look of fear in his eye, because dogs run up,
Right.
they never know what to expect, right? And I'd be like, I'd like try to yell, but sometimes he had like headphones on or whatever. I'd be like, Jason, it's just Torpedo. He's coming. I can't stop him.
Yeah, like holy cow, I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah.
And then
So.
Torpedo just like lick.
Yeah. But then Jason even ruined the surprise for Skylar, because he like saw him one day where he was like, ugh, Blake and Jessye are on your route now. You're going to get beer for Christmas.
See, I always want to do nice stuff for people. Like when I lived in a small town and I knew who my like garbage man was, and I knew who,
Yeah.
and we didn't have like rural mail delivery. We had to go to a post office, but
I didn't even have mail delivery?
oh my God, no. In the snow and the people, no.
Chester?
But weren't you like
so
still like in the
tiny.
city?
It's not a city.
Well, I know, but like there's like a central.
yeah, there's
like-
a post office. Go to it. It's a mile away.
Okay.
That's how life works there. So, yeah. But I used to, I would wait for, the garbage man to come, and then I'd take him out his tray of cookies and stuff. But, I don't know anybody down here. And I always feel like people are going to be like, hey,
Like throw these away. Who knows what's in them?
this crazy lady gave me these cookies. I'm going to put them in the trash because they're probably poisoned.
Well, that's why beer. It's not poison.
It's
They're
sealed.
sealed tight.
But how do I leave my mailman the beer? If I just put beer with a bow on it on top of the mailboxes across the street,
Probably.
which is where our mailboxes are,
I think it would be taken.
somebody would be like, thank you.
Some 16-year-old.
I mean,
kid.
you could always give it to Blake to deliver, but then that's kind of weird.
I for real on the sly need to find out who our mail person is.
Blake is always home when the mailman comes.
If it's that dumb bitch, she's not getting beer.
no,
She
Oh.
mean, Brad.
I can ask Blake
Open up your mailbox and put one beer in there.
every day.
For you, Mr. Mail or Mrs. Mailman.
Just slowly dole out a 6-pack.
There
If
you
you
go.
come back tomorrow, you get another one. I could put the little reindeer antlers on them and noses.
Blake actually says that mailman make it out pretty good.
At Christmas?
Mostly at Christmas, but even year round. There's some people that just give their mailman lots of crap.
I don't see that many. I guess I don't see the actual mail person. I see the UPS or FedEx people that are dropping stuff off.
Yeah. I'm
guess quite
never
a bit.
home. The only reason I know my mailman is because
You
I'm
have the mail
engaged to it.
connection.
Yeah. And then we celebrate our anniversary.
Wait. Isn't that bowling date night?
No, that's our first date.
Oh.
We were official very soon afterwards.
Okay.
Pretty quick.
And actually,
Kids
that
move
was
pretty
quick. That was the first date. We had hung out before that.
Adam
You
and
know
I,
what I mean?
yeah, we kind of did the same thing.
We were drunk at the horse, making out in the booths before, but that wasn't a date.
Whoa. Okay. No, that's not what I meant.
I was gonna say, you and
we
Adam did
we
this.
hung out at church stuff.
No, Blake and I met at the horse.
Nice.
Well, we didn't meet there. We met somewhere else, but then
Yeah.
one night we just met
Okay,
there.
you don't have to explain. It's okay.
Go on.
Their lips met at the horse.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Giddy up!
Yeehaw. That's fun.
Then we watch Christmas movie. Then we make Christmas.
Wait. I have a problem with your list.
Right.
You watch a singular Christmas movie.
That's all I need the whole year.
What is it?
We don't know yet. We have to
Wonderful
pick.
Life.
We haven't picked yet.
You don't have
I don't want to tie myself down.
you don't have Christmas movies that you like to watch every year. Multiple.
I usually watch Elf at some point.
I love Elf. It's my favorite.
That's about it.
Oh my goodness. I
like to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like the old school one with like the little claymation.
Those are always good. I mean, we watch so many Christmas movies that we have to like do multiples in a day to get through them all if you don't start watching them early enough.
No.
I love Christmas
We have
movies.
one night where I watch a Christmas movie.
A Christmas movie.
And then we make
Dear
Christmas
Lord. Watch
candy.
Krampus this year. It was great. It was fucking awesome. I love Adam Scott. He's the best.
He is funny.
He's so fun.
Wait, make Christmas what?
Candy. Are you typing all this?
He is writing them down. He's pirating
You're
your
taking my
advent calendar.
You know, I posted them every year
Yeah.
on my Insta.
Oh, he's on Instagram because
Oh.
he's ancient.
Or ahead.
I don't know. Instagram
He's
ain't
on
going
the
away.
new thing.
Then we go
That
to
hasn't even
breakfast
been
on
invented
Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Whoa,
that's
I'm going
fun.
to 22.
Well, I told you I have to skip 2
Oh.
Wait.
because I don't have anything for 2 days.
Oh, I thought you skipped 2 because they were naughty.
No, we don't have any naughty ones.
That would be funny.
Then we go to breakfast.
I'll skip that one. It involves candy canes in some really weird places.
Last year we did have a kiss under the mistletoe.
Oh,
That was
that's
as
cute.
naughty as it got. Then we go to breakfast on Christmas Eve because that day's always really crazy. I like to just start it off being like, hey.
Yes, I'm eating food. I didn't cook it. I don't have to clean up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then on Christmas we go to a movie.
That's right. What are you guys going to watch this year? Have you
Don't
picked?
know. Is Bad Moms Christmas still going to be out? 'Cause
I don't
wanna see
know,
that
because
so
that's
bad.
what I was thinking too. But it's out right now.
I know.
So
It
I don't
came
know
out
if
like
it'll
before
still be out.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Well, we know Star Wars is coming out, but we
I don't
like
wanna
to
see
watch
Star
a
Wars.
Christmas movie at Christmas.
Is that what we did last year?
Yeah.
What did we watch? Oh,
Last,
the party one?
the party one. With Seth Rogen, your favorite guy. Yeah, what was it called? I can't remember now. The Last Christmas?
I keep wanting
or-
to call it Wild and Out, and that's not it.
That's not anything.
Well, that's actually
There is a show called Wild and Out. It's with Nick Lachey.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
Oh,
Have you? Oh my gosh! Have you seen the show with Method Man, the rap battle?
No.
Oh my gosh! It's produced by James Corden.
Okay. Love him.
Yeah, and Method Man.
He is so adorable. I want to squeeze him.
He's great. His carpool karaoke is fantastic.
He's just the best.
So Method Man is like the VJ. Jessye and I VJ'd at church. I've told that story like 3 or 4 times because I can't get over it.
Everyone's like, you did what at church camp? It sounds like the worst story, and it's the most innocent thing ever. But it starts out sounding so bad.
We VJ'd. No, he like hosts it or whatever, and then it's just like celebrities that like aren't rappers, and usually they're musical celebrities.
It's like LL Cool J's show, but only not like funny because they're trying to rap.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, and so they're all like they've like memorized these raps, you know, like
Right.
somebody helped them write them and whatever, so it's like back and forth, and they're just like slamming like the other person, so like Halle Berry's been on it, the Backstreet
cute.
Boys, like
Oh,
we're
God.
all together,
All of the Backstreet Boys?
all of 5 of them,
Nice.
and but Method Man is hilarious. He's like,
What does that Chris guy's hair look like now? Because all I see is colorful dreadlocks in my brain.
Chris who?
Oh, it's just short. He still wears like
Like he has a normal
band, though.
haircut.
Didn't he? He always wore like the
Sweatband.
yeah.
He's like, he was Sporty Spice.
Yeah, totally. But in one episode, so Method Man's like, you know, you guys can, I'll ask everybody who you guys think wins, but I get the final say because, like, I'm Method Man.
Because I'm Method Man.
And, like,
and
if you have any
fuck
questions,
you.
like, you weren't in Wu-Tang.
That's right. It's so true.
And
He's
it,
just like, boom.
it killed me. It's my,
That happened.
It's a great show.
I gotta watch this.
great show.
It sounds fabulous.
Yeah. There's
That
some
sounds like
blonde
tons of
girl
fun.
that's like also hosts it with him. I don't know who she is. She must be
Like
something
Chrissy Teigen with
Well, yeah,
LL
except
Cool
for
J.
I know who Chrissy Teigen is.
Right. But now we'll know who the blonde girl is.
Yeah.
I guess.
But it's a great show. You should watch it.
I think I should. It sounds great. I was just going to tell you something.
Movie with Joseph
Oh, what's the
Gordon-Levitt.
name?
What is the name of that movie?
Wasn't Jennifer Aniston
Oh,
in it?
you know what I was going to say was, speaking of boy bands, so did you watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade at all?
No.
Okay, well, it's gotten really bad, and it's like,
Was it Office Christmas Party?
yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's gotten really bad as far as like, so it used to just be like the parade, but now everybody like stops in this stage area and they like perform something. And so, but the lip singing is like ridiculous. Sometimes it's so awful that it's uncomfortable to watch.
What are we talking about?
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Okay.
Which is crazy because like a couple days ago when Matt Lauer got fired, and I was like,
I just
the
heard
shit?
about that today.
I was like, I was just watching him on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. That's crazy.
I can't believe that.
Bye.
What did he do?
Apparently he's sexually harassing people. I like that. I mean, it makes me a little uncomfortable that it's just like, well, everybody's on the chopping block now. But like, I like that people are going like, okay, we're not going to accept this. Finally.
Well, they kind of have to at this.
Finally. Someone's saying
Nick
no.
Carter was on it. He's on the chopping block as well.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
even know who
but
that is. Is
if
that
some
the little one? Is that the little one?
No, that's the Backstreet Boy one.
Backstreet Boys.
The big one?
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron is the little one.
Yeah.
Salted.
Starstruck, and you're
I
like,
know.
I want to meet you and I want to talk to you, and then that boy who's had everything given to him is now like, oh, that means I can grab your boob. No,
I know. I'm just
you
kidding.
can't grab my boob.
No.
Unless I say you can grab my boob. If I'm standing in line to get pictures with some famous dude and I'm like, do you want to grab my boob? Go for it.
But right, but I mean, playing devil's advocate here. What if the girl was like, "Hey, grab my boob," and then at the time, and now she's like, "Well, everyone's coming out and do it. I don't want to be. I'm the crazy lady who wants to go ahead and say, hey, he grabbed my boob one time. Totally wasn't down."
Well, he can't really get fired from anything.
Have you seen what's happening to people who've done shit 20 years in the past? They're getting fired for their current jobs.
Well, but like, does he have a job?
Yeah, he sings in Vegas with all the rest of them.
Oh, that's right. They've got a
They got a contract.
residency.
Yeah.
Once a Backstreet Boy, always a Backstreet Boy.
I actually really want to go.
No. Good. Adam can go with you, and y'all can see Britney Spears too while you're at it. I will be barfing in the casino next to you.
I don't want to see Britney Spears.
Um.
Heather wants to go to Magic Mike.
Ew. Also, no.
Why?
I have no desire to see some man shake his junk at me. Nope. Care less. Sorry. I would much rather go see
Adam
some...
can't shake his junk for you?
No. I would much rather go see some ladies dancing.
Rude. Is it just missionary all the time?
No, I'm saying I would rather go see ladies dancing.
So tatas with their little tassels?
Yeah.
There's like a burlesque show coming up somewhere.
Didn't we recently talk about boob tassels?
Get it, Jesse. Get it.
Anywho, so on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day
that's right.
Parade was 98 degrees singing
gosh.
some Christmas song. And Adam had like just come back in the house from like a jog or something, and I was like, Adam, hurry up in the shower because 98 degrees is gonna be on the TV, and I know you're gonna be really excited about it. So he like comes back out, and it was like right as they were starting, and he's like, perfect timing. And then he's like, Nick Lachey better be there, or it's not 98 degrees.
Why?
I was okay.
How they wouldn't
What?
bring 98 degrees back without Nick Lachey.
I mean, that's what he was saying, I guess. So they are like, they come out and they start singing. And I felt so bad for everyone else in 98 degrees, especially the little nerdy dork one who is like going bald. And they put in a gray coat. Everybody else had black coats on. He stuck out like a sore thumb. He looked like a
Weird.
old middle-aged man.
They are.
Yeah.
Middle-aged.
This dude looked like a middle-aged, not aging
All right.
well man. I don't know. It just made me sad. Mostly sad for them. But it was like shot for shot. It was like close up Nick Lachey's face. And then it would be like wide pan of the group. And then close up Nick Lachey's face. And then wide pan of the whole group. Like over
Nobody
and
cares
over.
about the back ones.
I know. And I was like, that's
Especially
so,
in 98 Degrees.
that's so sad for all of them. I mean, I know Justin Timberlake is Justin Timberlake. But like, Lance Bass still has some street cred. I couldn't tell you any of those other people's names in 98 Degrees. And the only reason I know Nick Lachey's is because of that hilarious TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, that was some terrible, terrible good TV.
It was. Haven't even come up with what sections are in my wedding book.
Okay, one for contracts.
Yes.
Like all the contracts? I think you should have one for food, one for apparel, one for decor, and
Okay,
one.
hold on.
Are you writing these down?
I'm texting and then I'm going back. Then I'm going back to my...
Oh, hold on. I'm not paying any attention.
I just tagged Blake in something because there's a lot of times where like I'll be on my phone and he'll like tell me a whole bunch of something and then I'll be like, can you please repeat that? Like I wasn't listening. And I'm honest about it.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Like I didn't hear the word you said. And so last night there was this meme of Justin Timberlake that's like or some face that he's making and like the caption is like when somebody tells you they weren't listening because they were on their phone. And I was like, Blake, this is the face you make at me.
Is it the face I just made too?
Okay, you mentioned Lance Bass. Isn't that in sync, not 98 Degrees?
Yeah, she said she can't name anybody else on 98 Degrees, but
And
she
then
can
I
name
said,
other people in other
Justin
bands.
Timberlake is obviously Justin Timberlake, but I still know who Lance Bass is.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's got street cred. And then there's JC dude. And then
JC Chazé.
Okay, that. And
He's only got cred because he's gay.
and
No,
Joey
Lance
Joey
Bass,
Fatone.
No, Lance Bass was the
Lance
the
Bass is awesome.
He was like the
He's
second.
hilarious.
Well, and in Backstreet Boys is Brian. What's his last name? But Brian's the best singer in the group.
Don't even know who that is.
He's got. Well,
He's
now-
got the stupid goatee.
No. That's not Brian.
I don't know anything about the
Okay,
Backstreet Boys.
contracts.
Okay. Contracts. Apparel. Because that can be like your dress, tux, bridesmaid stuff, whatever. I don't know how big you're getting here. Shoes, jewelry, whatever.
Okay.
All in there. Food. That covers catering, hors d'oeuvres, cake. It's all in there.
Okay.
Food and beverage, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay.
What was the other thing I just said? No, I forgot.
Photographer?
Decor. That's table settings and
Do you ever see caterer?
centerpieces. That's in food. Brad, you will speak when you're spoken to.
Turn my mic off. Sorry.
You don't got a mic.
We know.
Invisible mic drop.
Invisible
Brad
mic
just
drop.
did.
Boom. We've been told.
Apparel, food and beverage, decor.
Decor. That covers your like flowers, centerpieces, no.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to make the call. Like, do bouquets go in decor or do they go in apparel?
Right.
Entertainment.
But,
Live band, DJ. What do we got?
We're doing DJ.
but maybe instead of contracts, you can put vendors
That's true.
because it's more the like DJ, photographer, venue, caterer. All that's going to be under there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's only 4 things. I have 5 tabs.
Oh, we need to come up with something else?
Yeah.
Honeymoon. Boom. Done.
Nice.
I thought you were going to put list.
I think we're going to Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Which island?
Lanai. We heard that's the most romantic one.
That sounds badass.
But we might hop around. We'll see. My idea of a honeymoon is
have
like,
you
I
heard
don't have
about
to
the guy who just escaped from an insane asylum on Hawaii.
No.
Sorry.
My idea of a honeymoon is not like a normal vacation. Like, I don't want to be forced to, like,
Go sightseeing?
like, no, I'll sight, like, if I want to choose to go on a hike or something, like, I'll do that. But I just want it to be, like, just so, like, I
You don't
don't,
want to plan.
yeah, like, I don't want to do,
Spur of the moment.
yeah.
You
I don't
drive by
wanna
a
do
thing.
anything.
Hey, look, that looks like fun. Let's go zipline.
Yeah.
But
like,
not like on Tuesday we're going ziplining
Right.
and on Thursday we're doing this.
if we want to lay on the beach all day, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Like, just my idea of it is that it's just relax. Like, we've spent 6 months of our lives, like,
stressing out.
stressing out. I just want to, like, be like, this is
Chill.
why we did it, because I love you. We're
Lots
just
of sunblock,
We're just gonna chill. Yeah, I burn like a mofo, so
especially there.
Blake will have a lovely golden tan when he gets back, that son of a bitch.
I'm gonna come back and people are gonna be like, "Where did you go to Alaska?" No, look at my husband at that point. I was telling him
He's a deep, glorious bronze, that son of a bitch.
I was telling him because his friend's like planning a bachelor party like at the end of June, and I was like,
Okay.
"Oh my gosh, you're gonna like be married at this
Right.
bachelor party? Like, is that tripping you out?"
That's weird.
And he's like, "Yeah, it's kind of weird." And I'm like, "You can't get strippers. I think it's in Vegas. I think going to Vegas."
Right.
And I'm like, "You can't get strippers." He's like, "Oh,
You'll
I'm gonna
have
have
a
to be
wife."
like, sorry, like my wife doesn't approve."
That's great.
I was like, "I don't care. You have strippers, whatever."
Yeah. Adam went to a bachelor party in Vegas after we were married, and he came back and I found one tiny piece of glitter on him, and he's never lived it down. It was probably my glitter, I'm not going to lie, because there's crafting shit everywhere in this
Everywhere.
house. But it doesn't matter.
That's great.
Just watch me bring up the glitter. He gets all like, ah! No. All right, are we wrapping this up?
Let's do it.
Cheers. Thanks for the delicious wine.
Yes, thank you.
Lovely evening.
You don't even have anything to cheers with.
Not much for crafting, but we made a plan,
Yeah, we're planning things.
and that was the plan.
That was the point. So-
Happy New Year's, y'all. 2018.
Is it gonna be New Year?
That's when this is coming out.
My gosh. Cheers to a better year.
Yeah, this is the year Jessye gets married.
This is the year
So
not all
exciting.
my family's gonna die.
That's hopefully.
Is my plan.
That's the idea.
I guess I can't really plan that, but
You can wrap them in bubble wrap.
I don't think that would have helped either of the people that died.
No. Not really. Might suffocate someone, actually.
They didn't bump into anything. It was all internal.
I hit my elbow on the door, and the next thing you know,
December 31st. Kill them all. That way on the 1st.
no one dies in
I
2018.
can't have to worry about it.
No one dies.
Also, no one will be at your wedding.
It's
But
gonna
hey.
be really boring.
I'll sit on your side. I'll walk you down the aisle.
Oh,
Oh,
yay!
I did.
I'm gonna be in the wedding.
You're gonna make Jessye cry.
This got so dark. Okay.
So dark.
This was not what I had planned. I want a better 2018 with
Good
my
2018.
family alive and there
And you'll be
and
married.
hopefully not dying.
I have no goals for 2018. I have 2 goals for 2018.
Kids
I'm
for
gonna
both of you.
no.
Dude, that's probably 2019.
Woo, that seems quick. I'm like, whew, I don't know. I can handle that.
You can do it.
Panic attack. Yeah. So
Maybe I'll birth in 2020,
yeah, get
but I'll
pregnant.
get pregnant in
2019. There we go. That's good.
Because I'd like to be married like a year.
I feel like 2020 is like gonna be a good year for perspective.
For baby pushing.
But do you get it? Because 2020.
Uh-huh.
I work at an eye doctor, you guys. That's funny.
That was
Um,
hilarious.
Hindsight.
Everybody else would have gotten it. Okay.
Go tell it tomorrow.
I will. Everyone will die laughing. I'm gonna go to Jesse's wedding in 2018. That's
That's
one
one
goal.
of your goals.
Woo!
Oh, you
Hard
don't have you don't have New Year's resolutions?
I don't believe in that shit. And what was my other one? Oh, apparently we're going to Florida.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm trying to get psyched about that.
Florida, that's gonna be great. You
Florida.
could like
Woo.
hang out with Pitbull.
Yeah, right? I don't... Something about Havana? Nope, that's in Cuba.
He's from Cuba, I think.
Son of a bitch. I'm going to go to the Coral Castle. That's my...
Well, that's the place somebody died or something, right?
No, the dude somehow made this whole castle out of giant rocks all by himself. No one knows how he moved them. Some of them are thousands of pounds. It's like a mystery.
So it's like Americans wanted a Stonehenge.
Yeah. But
Okay.
this little tiny man did it all by himself. All by himself.
Okay.
So that might be cool. And I do want to go see if I can find the mausoleum of that one lady that the guy
My face bright red?
wrapped up like a mummy and loved on. Because that's in Florida.
Maybe I'm gonna be the one that dies today. This wine is doing something to me.
I know. You were worried it wasn't alcoholic. I think it's got something. All right. Well, I'm the only one with wine left. That's because I poured more. So
Bye!
you got to say the thing.
Oh, drink up.
Because you have craft to do.
Bye, Felicia!